Good morning, Mochismo Eugene. Another video from Exit Strategy. Today, I just want to discuss to you guys about don't panic, don't worry, don't be overly concerned. Just pay attention to what's happening and move accordingly. So, I guess that would just be the title. Simply pay attention and move accordingly. Before we awaken from narcissistic personality disorder, abuse, or demonically assaulted by these people, I want to believe that we didn't see as much as we should have seen sooner rather than later. And that's a given. Otherwise, we wouldn't have a channel or we wouldn't be talking about this. So in hindsight, that was then, this is now. We're a rare breed if you know what we know and if we see what we see. So when we come out of this, a lot of times we're worried about the smear that has been going on since day one and all the all the lingering effects of when you're going places and you get stared at by people who normally wouldn't stare at you like that, because the narrative has already been laid down. So as with before, we wouldn't have understood why people looked at us that way. Now we do, and we're not always 100% sure why that person is staring at us kind of awkwardly when they didn't before, but it's a fairly strong chance that they've been they've been lured into the deception as well. So now that we are aware and awake, so you just live your life and move forward. And it's just hard to not pay attention to this stuff, but it's not like we don't know what's going on. So that's half the battle won. And being human, you care about how you're perceived, outwardly towards other people, especially when you go forward with the best, the best potential that you can with people in society. You try to just put the best person forward. You don't want to offend people needlessly. You try to live accordingly to, treat people like you want to be treated. But you're going to get these type of looks. You're going to get these kind of stares. You're going to get isolation. You're going to get people that distance themselves from you. That's not a bad thing. Actually, that's a good thing, because you're going to need these people distancing themselves from you, because you're trying to get your mind right. You're trying to get yourself together. And we're not talking about just soon after the abuse from these monsters. We're talking about it just can linger for months, years. So the longer that these people that you didn't really need in your life to begin with, not to say they were all bad, but they were dead weight, if you will. They were distractions. So now you have all this time to regroup and to get yourself together in a very brand new, fresh way. And you begin to live your life in a wholesome, deliberate way. And you play by your rules. So when you get these stares, you get looked at different ways, and you get the distancing from people, these are gifts. So cherish these gifts and don't take them for granted, because you don't need to be needed like you think you do, and you don't need people the way you think you do. There are people in our world who will pass our way, will cross paths with us, that we would definitely, genuinely benefit from knowing. And God will send these people to you. So we have to just be vigilant, watchful, and pay attention, and don't downplay the gift of beautiful people's presence. So, that being said, guys, this is Thursday morning, almost 11 a.m. Have a beautiful day. Bless.